Hello there, this is Marcel Jonte, and today I would like to talk about the importance of marriage, or ask the question, am I ready to be married? Am I ready for marriage? Marriage is a very big step, but it's very important for us to understand what marriage is, and are we really ready for marriage? So let's jump right into this. So what is marriage? Simply put, marriage is the deciding to love and spend the rest of your life with someone else. Notice that key word, decide. Love is a choice. I talk about this in my book, The Reason Why I'm Black. And the reason why I named it that, The Reason Why I'm Black, is because we are all different. The reason why I'm black and the reason why you're your race and the reason why I'm male and the reason why my wife is female is because it's our challenge to love each other. And love makes sense in differences. So therefore, love is a choice. So am I ready to be married? Are you ready to be married? Those that are single, are you ready to be married? So marriage is the deciding choice to love someone, here it is, and to spend the rest of your life with them. So here it is. Marriage is not only about love. Not only about love. Marriage is also about learning. Learning. Marriage is school. Marriage is school. Now think back to when you were in school. Did you like going to school? A lot of people don't enjoy going to school. They didn't enjoy going to school when they were in school. Oh, I got to go to school. Oh, I got to do homework. I was like that, right? But here it is. When you decide to get married, you are deciding to go to school. You are deciding to be a learner. That's what it's about. So marriage is school. What are you learning? You are learning more about yourself than you are about the other person. See, we get into relationship and we get married because we want something from the other person. We want them to do something for us, or we want them to be this wonderful husband for us. We want them to be this wonderful wife for us. But I'm here to challenge you to think about, why don't you become the better person for them? Why don't you become the right person for them? That is the purpose of being single, is to become the right person for your future mate. So you have to ask yourself, are you a learner? And in order to be a learner, you have to be humble. You see, this is the missing ingredient in many marriages right now, many relationships, is humility, actually being humble. And being humble means becoming a student. So, for example, if I'm going to school, the teacher is in charge, right? And I'm a student. So I'm in the most humble position. I'm in the position of learning, right? That's what marriage is about. Marriage, when you say I do, you're saying I do agree to learn about myself. I do agree to learn how to love, because that's exactly what marriage is going to do. Marriage is going to be your life love teacher, okay? Your life love teacher. So it's not about them. It's more about you. You're going to learn more about yourself when you get married. So remember, marriage is the deciding choice to love and to spend the rest of your life with someone. And marriage is a school. So if you have trouble learning, or if you're a slow learner, right? Or if you're a fast learner, whatever type of learner you are going to learn a lot when you get married. Here's the things you're going to learn. You're going to learn how humble you are, right? Your humble level. How humble are you? Are you easy to be proud? Are you easy to just want attention? Is it all about you? So you're going to learn so much about how humble you are. You're going to learn how giving you are. You're going to learn how forgiving you are, right? How much of a giver are you? right? Are you stingy? Do you want everything for yourself? Are you a giving person? You're going to learn about that. You're going to learn how forgiving are you, because love is forgiveness. Love's best friend is forgiveness, right? So love does not keep a record of wrongs. Love forgives. So you're going to learn how much can you forgive. You're going to learn your forgiveness levels. Here it is. You're going to learn also how patient you are, right? Because once you get married, you're going to learn about yourself. You're going to learn how patient you are, your patient levels, because the person that you're going to get married to is going to be different than you. Even if they speak the same language, even if they have the same culture, they're still going to be different than you. That's how it is, because love works in differences. So your marriage is going to challenge you more than it's going to challenge the other person. But you see, the problem is people get into marriage, people get into relationships thinking about how they're going to change the other person, or thinking about how much that person should be towards them. But this is the mystery. Marriage works when two people look at themselves, right? Look at themselves. So if he looks at himself and she looks at herself, and they both come together, you have a successful marriage, because no one is trying to look at the other person to see if they're going to be, better, if they're going to forgive. Are you going to forgive? Or are you going to love me? Are you going to do this for me? Are you going to be for me? So it becomes all about you, right? What each person has to do is look at themselves. That's how relationship is supposed to work. Okay, so you're going to learn how humble you are. You're going to learn how forgiving you are, how giving you are, and you're going to learn how patient you are. Also, you're going to learn how caring you are, right? You're going to learn about yourself. I thought I was a caring person. I guess not. You're going to learn how caring you are. And in my book, The Reason Why I'm Black, I teach you principles on what care really means. So love is care. So care is C, choice, right? So love is a choice. Care is C, choice. And then A, it is action, right? And then R, it is relationship. And then E, it is expensive. Because there's going to be things that you don't want to do that your partner wants to do, right? There's going to be things that you like that they may not like, right? And so there'll be things that they like that you don't like. So that you have to bend and you have to show that you care for them, not trying to do everything for you, because love is selfless, right? Love is selfless. That's how it works. So you're going to learn also how gentle you are, right? You're going to be challenged in your generosity and how gentle you are towards another person. How patient, how gentle, how soft spoken are you? How caring are you about that person? You're going to learn that in marriage. And also you're going to learn how kind you are, right? These are the lessons that marriage will teach you. So marriage is a school. And once you say, I do, school is now in session. So these are the things you'll learn in marriage. So marriage is very important to understand. Marriage is God's idea. God made marriage, right? Just like Steve Jobs made the iPhone. Steve Jobs made the MacBook, right? So when the iPhone gets broken, I send it to Apple. When my MacBook is acting up, I send it to Apple, because they are the manufacturers of the product. So God, in the beginning, he made the world. He made everything. He made the plants, the animals, the sky, right? The grass, everything. And then he made people. And that first man, Adam, when he saw that, Adam is alone. So he said, out of everything I made in the world, it was good. But one thing is not good, is that man should be alone. So right then, God created relationship. So, and God said, it is really good, right? So good is relationship. Relationship is good. God made marriage, and marriage is a good thing. It is something that we ought to enjoy. But you have to understand how it works, right? And in order to understand how it works, you have to know the mind of the manufacturer. You have to know the mind of the person who created the product, right? So marriage is God's idea. Marriage is good. So in order for me to have a successful marriage, I have to read the manual. I have to read the manual. I have to understand what the principles are. What is the principles to make my marriage successful? And one of the main principles is selflessness. One of the main principles is understanding what love means. So in order to be successful in it, you have to learn what the manufacturer of the product called marriage says about it. And I have written many of those principles in this book, The Reason Why I Am Black. You can get it on Amazon. It is available on Kindle ebook. It is available paperback in Japanese and English and Japanese. It is packed with, it's a simple book. You can read it within an hour. But I'm on here right now to share with you the importance of marriage and how you can really sustain a successful marriage, right? If you become selfless and more involved in how you can be the right person for the other person versus you trying to make sure that they're the right person for you. So it's very important that two people enter into a relationship thinking how they both can be the best person for the other person. So if I can leave you with anything, it is simply this: look at yourself. Look at yourself, because this marriage, the marriage is a lesson for you and for the other person. So I encourage you. I wish your marriage the best. I wish your relationship the best. Go on and get a copy of the book. Go on and start learning, start learning what love really means. Don't step into a car if you don't have a license. Don't step into the car if you don't understand how it works, right? So you got to step in with knowledge and understanding. This has been Marcel Jonte for a word of wisdom from today. See you later. God bless.